What is going on at YouTube? Johnnyboy94 here for the very first episode of basically what is going to be a channel rebuilding, starting from fresh kind of thing here on the channel. This is going to be our Pokemon Sapphire Randomizer Nuzlocke here on the channel. We are starting from fresh, we are starting from Gen 3 once again. And it's just going to be a lot more clean, it's going to be a lot more structured for the channel. And so I think it's going to be really good to start from here again, start fresh. And sort of like continue as, you know, how I want it to go, so I'm not demotivated like I was with Platinum. But I hope you guys are indeed hyped for this brand new series and indeed for our Choose Our Starter episode, because I know how much you guys absolutely love those sort of episodes. I love them as well because I don't know what the stars are going to be. They're going to be completely randomized. So before we get going, I'll just let you know what I've randomized in this game. I am a bit strict on what I randomized just for sort of like, you know, just to not tear away from the game altogether completely. But I'll do that while we're going through the start screen actually. So in this game, I've randomized the wild Pokemon, of course, because it's a randomizer Nuzlocke. I haven't randomized the trainer Pokemon. You guys know that I don't like randomizing the trainer Pokemon. If you guys are thinking, oh, why haven't you randomized the trainer Pokemon? You guys have seen my series before. Sometimes when we randomize the trainer Pokemon, we can go into a gym, we can be all hyped up for the gym leader, and then the gym leader has like a Plusle or a Bellsprout or something completely stupid, and it just takes away from the challenge so much. So I like that challenge to still be there. So that is why I haven't randomized the trainer Pokemon for this. But I have also randomized the movesets as well, because I remember absolutely loving that when we did Fire Red. It was so entertaining to see like a Blast Burn, Cyndaquil or whatever it was. So it was absolutely crazy to see that sort of thing with the randomized movesets, and obviously I've kept them, the movesets type themed as well. So for example, if we have like, if our starter is a Bulbasaur, it could have as its first move, it could have Solar Beam, it could have Frenzy Plant, it could have anything. So that is what really is awesome about the randomized movesets. I've also randomized the TMs. Of course I've randomized the TMs. So we're going to be having completely different TMs throughout this game. So it'll be really fun to do that. And also, I've randomized the field items as well, just like we did in Platinum. So anything, you know, any items could be anything. Like the first item we're going to pick up in this game could be a Master Ball. It could be a potion. It could be anything. So I think that's going to be a lot of fun to see what we can do with the randomized items, randomized TMs, and also the randomized movesets, randomized wild Pokemon as well. So it's going to be a lot of fun, this brand new adventure that we're going to be going on together through Hoenn. So I think it's going to be awesome. I can't wait to see what our starters are. I cannot wait to see what our starters are. Obviously this is indeed a Nuzlocke, so I might as well go ahead and explain to you guys what a Nuzlocke is. I'm sure a lot of you guys already know what a Nuzlocke is, and you have heard many different PokeTubers explain it to you, but I'm going to go ahead and do it just because it's the first episode and I want this to be a nice and clean series. So the first rule of a Nuzlocke, you guys. This is like it's an idea of making the game more challenging. It's not just a Let's Play, it's a Nuzlocke. It's 3 rules that make the game more challenging. So, as we walk out into the bright light, the first rule of a Nuzlocke is you must catch the first encounter that you have in every single area. So say we go into Route 101 right now, it comes up on the screen, you're in Route 101, we have to catch the first Pokemon that we find in that route. If we fail to catch that Pokemon, we can't catch any more Pokemon for that route. So it kind of makes it sort of hard to build a team if you're not catching Pokemon. So the second rule is you must nickname every single one of your Pokemon. This basically, it leads up to rule 3. It kind of has more of a bond with your Pokemon. If you nickname them, you sort of like feel closer to them. And so also it's a way that I can include you guys in the Let's Play as well, because obviously you guys know how it works on this channel. If you comment on episodes, if you comment on this episode, you will have a chance to be named after a Pokemon that we catch in the next episode. So if you really want to be named after a Pokemon in this series, if you want your channel to be named after a Pokemon in the series, or just your regular name, your first name, make sure you comment on this episode as well as hit the like button, and you will have a huge chance of being named after a Pokemon in the next episode. Because as you guys know, there are actually quite a few routes right at the start of the game. You know, there's Route 101, Route 102, Route 104. We're probably going to be covering those in the next episode. So make sure you're commenting on this episode. You have a huge chance to be named after a Pokemon in the next episode. We're going to go ahead and set the time. What is the time? I'm trying to see past my lights. 11:43 in the morning. So We haven't really got far to go. We haven't really got far to go here. So, I think that's 43, right? If it's not, then I'm just stupid. But anyway, I probably am stupid, to be fair. I wish you just automatically did it like Mega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. And as I did say, for you guys, for this brand new sort of like fresh start on the channel, we are going to be having a question of the day every single episode, and I'm going to go ahead and give you the question of the day in just a sec, because I feel like I haven't gone over the third rule of a Nuzlocke, which is probably the most important rule of the Nuzlocke. Altogether, the thing that makes it even... Oh, why am I deposit? I feel like I'm the only person in the world who's ever gone to this and just went to deposit something. But we got nothing in our bag right now, which begs the question, why do we have a bag? But, the third rule of a Nuzlocke, if a Pokemon faints, so say we have 2 Pokemon on a team, one of them faint, that Pokemon is considered dead and must be placed in the PC or released. As we are naming Pokemon after subscribers, I am not going to release any Pokemon throughout this Let's Play, but I will be placing them in a death box in the PC. You know how this works. So it adds to the challenge. If a Pokemon faints, you can no longer use it. So that's a really, really fun thing. We're not going to be doing what we did in Platinum. We're not going to be doing, you know, if we lose the Nuzlocke, you know, it turns into Elimination Lock, then turns into a Let's Play. That was absolutely stupid. That's the reason why I was demotivated in the first place to make videos, and I was just really, really annoyed. So yeah, if we do end up losing the Nuzlocke, that will be the end of the series, you guys. And we will attempt to do Sapphire later on in the channel. So yeah, it's going to be even more scary now, losing Pokemon. So we're going to have to try and see if we can build a team from the get-go in the first few routes pretty damn fast, I'd say, to be fair. Just another note, the Nuzlocke series, so the actual Nuzlocke rules do not come into force until we have Pokeballs. So we are going to go into the grass here before we have Pokeballs. If we lose our starter Pokemon, as we're going up to meet May, we will definitely not lose the Nuzlocke, but when we get Pokeballs, if we then lose the Pokemon, then yes, we will lose the Nuzlocke, which will be kind of really stupid. But yeah, just one more thing I wanted to go over. My friend Big D518, if you haven't checked him out, he's an amazing Poketuber. We're both sort of like small Poketubers trying to come up, you know, trying to sort of, you know, break through and stuff like that. And he is very, very entertaining. He is currently doing a Pokemon Emerald randomizer Nuzlocke on his team, where he's randomized the abilities as well and the movesets of the Pokemon. So if you want to watch the same game but from a different Poketuber, make sure you go ahead and check him out. The link to his channel will obviously be in the description. Make sure you guys go ahead and check him out if you haven't already. He's amazing. You guys know how much I love Big D518, and you guys who have already gone over to his channel and started showing the love over there, you guys have enjoyed his channel as well. So you know, take it from me, take it from the other subscribers on this channel. He's a great Poketuber. Make sure you go ahead and check him out. That'd be absolutely amazing. Now, I think that's everything I wanted to go over. Actually, no, before I get into this, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys the question of the day, because I'm going to try and have question of the days for every single episode. So what is going to be a good question of the day for the first series, for the first episode of a brand new series here in Hoenn? What is going to be the best? What is going to be the best? As we're just waiting, you're just thinking, what's the question of the day? While Professor Birch is being absolutely annihilated by this pooch channel, we're just like, wait, I'm going to save you. Just let me think of a question of the day. I'm gonna say, what is your favorite? What is your favorite? What is your favorite? What is your favorite? What's your favorite? I'm just gonna say, what is it? What's your favorite gym leader in this gen? Who is your favorite gym leader? Because I know that this gen has loads and loads of amazing gym leaders, like some of the best gym leaders in the Pokemon universe. My personal favorite gym leader in this gen, and personal favorite gym leader overall in all of Pokemon, is indeed Winona. So the 6th gym leader in this gen. Let me know what your favorite gym leader is in this gen, in Gen 3. And yeah, you will have a chance to be named after a Pokemon in the next episode. So yeah, make sure you go ahead and do that. It's going to be the question of the day. I'll try and put it on the screen, but you know, I'm a bit lazy. So anyway, let's go ahead and find out. This is going to be the part where we get our starter. This is where we find out what our randomized starters are. These are all going to be randomized, so I don't know what these starters are going to be, the choices, and you guys don't know as well. Now, these are going to be choices that I'm going to leave up to you, so you're going to have to be voted. Actually, no, that should be the question of the day. Screw the gym leader thing. If you want to answer it anyway, but the question of the day is going to be, what's our starter going to be? Choose our starter, you guys. So, this is where we both find out what our randomized starters are going to be. Let's find out together right now. What we're going to have. So Bellsprout, I was talking about Bellsprout not too long ago. Bellsprout is one of the choices for us, you guys, as a starter. I mean, you're looking at this and you're thinking, oh god, Bellsprout, really? Really, Bellsprout, like one of the weakest Pokemon in the world? But think about it, Victory Bell, you know, with the randomized movesets, we could have Razor Leaf, we could have Sludge Bomb, you know, we could have Vine Whip, no, Solar Beam. So Victory Bell could be a huge Pokemon for us in this series. So, you know, don't think of it as a Bellsprout, think of the long term, think of Victory Bell. Victory Bell is absolutely amazing, you guys, and I've never ever used, I don't think I've ever used a Victory Bell before. Actually, I might have used one before. I might have used a Weeping Bell and then forgot where to get a Leaf Stone, so I don't think I've ever used a Victory Bell before. So think about it, guys, don't think of it as a Bellsprout. Think of it as a Victory Bell. That is going to be one of the choices. Let's find out what else we could have here in this Nuzlocke, and it's going to be Horsey. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. Now, I don't know what is needed to evolve Horsey into Kingdra. I'm pretty sure it's a King's Rock, right? But because this is a randomizer and because I've been able to randomize everything, sniffling like hell. I think I got a cold. You guys won't catch it though, don't worry. I have removed impossible evolutions, which basically means, you know, trade evolutions with Haunter into Gengar, Kadabra into Alakazam. They no longer exist anymore. So I'm pretty sure as soon as we level this up, one level after becoming a Seadra, so it evolves into Seadra, and then we level it up one level. I'm pretty sure we'll get a Kingdra. I'm not entirely sure on this, but I'm pretty sure we do. I don't know if we still need a Kingdra, but I'm not entirely sure. We might still need a Kingdra, but you know, we could pick up a Kingdra with our randomized items. And think of the moves this thing could have. It could have Surf from the get-go. It could, well, maybe not Surf, but it could have, you know, Hydro Pump, Water Pulse. Could have something amazing. I love that we're getting some basic Pokemon for the actual start choices. That's absolutely amazing. And these two Pokemon do evolve twice, so that's something you guys love as well. Let's find out what our third choice is. Probably going to be something uber powerful right now. Let's see what we can get. And it's going to be a Kyogre. Oh my goodness, I definitely called it. I know that seems weird now. I know I was talking about Bellsprout earlier, and I know that I predicted that was going to be something uber powerful, but I promise you guys, I honestly did not know any of these starters, what they were going to be, because I've literally, like 10 minutes ago, like, oh well, not 10 minutes ago, about 20 minutes ago, randomized this, and I wasn't sure it was going to work, because I thought we were actually going to get, this save file from my previous Sapphire that I've kind of abandoned on my Extreme Speed GP channel. So I was kind of definitely hoping we were getting a new game. We did get a new game, and we've got these 3 randomized starters, and we have Kyogre as one of the choices. Now this kind of leaves me in a bit of bother, to be fair, because my friend Big D518, who I was talking about earlier, his mascot Pokemon is indeed Kyogre, and I've been waiting to get a Kyogre so that I can go ahead and name it after him. But it's like, it's not up to me. The starter choices are not up to me, they are up to you guys. So there they are, all out on the table or in the grass, whatever you want to call it. The Dragon Pokemon Horsey, that sounds so powerful. But this is up to you. Who do you guys want us to choose as our starter to be taking on Hoenn? Do you want to be choosing the Sea Basin Pokemon Kyogre? Do you want... Actually, I'm going to just talk about them just a sec. You know, Kyogre obviously is a legendary Pokemon. It's powerful. It's amazing. Everybody loves Kyogre. It's like the mascot of this gen. So we have the chance to have 2 Kyogres plus... Actually, no, because I've randomized the legendary Pokemon. But, you know, it's the mascot of this gen. It's absolutely crazy that we have Kyogre here in the start. I mean, that is a good point. It's powerful. It would be able to survive quite long. You know, it could be a good sort of buffer. It could, you know, keep our team alive. However, at the same time, it's a very, very strong Pokemon. So will that sort of make it a little bit boring, you know? We'll be able to destroy everything. It won't be as much of a challenge. So make sure you're thinking about that, guys, when you're making your choice. Do you really want to see a Kyogre destroying everything and, you know, us not having a challenge? Or do you absolutely just love Kyogre and just want to see it on the team? So let me know what you guys think. I know that Big D518 is going to be voting for Kyogre, probably. But also, we have Bellsprout here. Bellsprout, we spoke about a little bit with the randomized movesets. We could have Sludge Bomb, we could have Razor Leaf, we could have some powerful moves, Magical Leaf on a Victory Bell here in this game. I think we do need Leaf Stone to evolve Weeping Bell into Victory Bell, but I think Victory Bell could be an amazing Pokemon to have on the team. I've never used it, I've never seen a Victory Bell in a Let's Play before, so make sure you guys thinking about it long and hard, think about the typings as well, because, you know, On the downside, Victory Bell could be very, very weak, you know, because it's a grass type. Grass types aren't the strongest Pokemon, but they do level up very, very fast. So it's a hard decision. And we also have Horsey here. You know, I've never used a Kingdra before. I don't know if we're going to get a King's Rock. I don't know if we're going to need a King's Rock to evolve it, but you know, maybe we'll take a chance. And Seadra's powerful anyway, and the chances of movesets this thing could have, you know, Hydro Pump, you know, Dragon Pulse, anything like that, because it does learn Dragon moves with the level up. I think it learns Twister or something like that. So, you know, there's definitely huge potential, especially for Seadra, to have some amazing moves, and it's such a great Pokemon to have, a water type as well, for Surf as well. So it's a very, very difficult decision between these two water types and a grass type, you guys. And I love how Professor Birch is in trouble. He's still being attacked by this Poochyena, and we're just like, I'm not sure what we're going to do. But what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to leave it up to you guys. You guys need to choose. If you don't see a video tomorrow, it is because I'm waiting for you guys' votes to come in. Because I haven't had a video up for a while, you know, I left it a bit between episodes and Platinum. I feel like the support's dropped off a little bit, and we need to regain it a little bit as well. So I'm just going to be waiting for you guys to sort of like make a decision, and then we'll have another episode. Maybe I can get some videos recorded, like, you know, probably like sort of bulk recorded as well. So that I can have videos up every day for you guys. But yeah, make sure you let me know in the comments what you want our starter to be, and yeah. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, you guys. I've been Johnnyboy94. I hope you guys have indeed enjoyed this episode. If you have, make sure you hit the like button down below. Let's see if we can get up to 10 likes on this episode. That'd be absolutely crazy if we can do that. Make sure you go ahead and check out my friend Big D518. He's an amazing PokeTuber. Please go check him out doing exactly the same game while he's doing Emerald. So yeah, make sure you go ahead and check him out. He's absolutely amazing. Also doing Soul Silver over on his channel as well. So make sure you go ahead and give him a subscribe. Also, if you want to go ahead and follow me on Twitter so you get updates of when videos are coming out, make sure you go ahead and hit the follow button on my Twitter. The link to that will be in the description, you guys. I'll go ahead and give you a cheeky follow back as well if you go ahead and do that. And I think that's pretty much everything. There's one thing I forgot to do. I think I forgot to save beforehand, but I think I can just, you know, reboot the game and get back to this position so that we're here ready to go, because nothing's really changed, to be fair. But with all that said, I think that's the end of the episode. Nice and 20 minutes like I want our episodes to be for this series. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Make sure you guys give us a decision. Who do you want to be our starter? Either Kyogre, Bellsprout, or Horsey. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here because I've been going on for way too long. I've been Johnnyboy94. I hope you guys are hyped. Hit that like button, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out, guys.